who's an expert when it comes to matters siasa and youthful leadership. Kondania building, but you're chilling with me, most bankable host Brian Aseli.
My name is Mariam Bishar. On the decks, of course, Skyward the DJ. And the conversation continues with Kimani. We were talking earlier matters representation and how we can get young people, represented, because there's a sense of apathy. But then also unemployment doesn't really encourage, it doesn't really encourage people to be active in politics, because you're trying to find bread for the next day, not really thinking about, what's my area MP doing? How can I hold him to account, right? So how exactly has unemployment affected youth participation in politics when you think about it, Kimani?
Absolutely. You see, when you think about unemployment, I think it all starts to, what is the root of all these things? It all boils down to our education system. Growing up, we are sold a narrative: go to school, work very hard, work very, very hard, go to university, do a good course, we'll get you a job, and you live happily thereafter. That is the narrative that has been sold to so many of us for far too long. Which explains why we cram things to pass exams, even at university level. That's where the problem lies. So we have so many people being churned out of universities, very educated, with very high expectations of very soon I'm gonna make it big in life, and now start actively participating in the issues that are happening in the country, be it politics or be it building the economy. So when that doesn't happen, I think the youth become very resentful. They'll say, what you've been selling to us, the narrative you've been selling to us, doesn't really work. So why should I really care about the politics that is happening? Yet they are the very same people who are creating the joblessness situation through the policies that they are making, and through lack of proper fiscal planning that can guarantee that all these young people get absorbed in the workplace.
Okay, so when it comes to matters representation, there's 2 years back, I believe, there's someone who's 90 and he was being set up for a position to represent the young people. Does it mean that we lack in experience, or it's just an assumption that the young people are not ready to lead? Because there's some positions that are actually written youth. Does it mean that it needs years of experience, in that it can be led by any a person of any age, but of course maybe the representation in terms of numbers and the maybe if it's a board group or meeting chairs of the committees and stuff like that, should it be just young people or the youthful leaders? Talk to me about that. What do you think?
Absolutely. The problem between youthful and young is a very thin question, because a lot of people will say youthful but not young. And then what constitutes youthful? You see the age gap, we say it's someone between 18 to 35. But really, I have a problem with 35 personally. I think majority of the young people, 19, early 20s, by 27, that's where the problem lies. Majority of the unemployed people, even when you look at statistics from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, majority of unemployed young people are in there. And we don't have so much representation in that age gap. So, which brings me now to the question of, is it that youth or young people are not capable of being good leaders? Nothing could be further from the truth.
Are we capable? Do you think we are capable?
I think we are really capable.
Because most people are complaining, even I am complaining, that most of the young people who get into power, tunaingianga pale, the first thing we acquire is a very expensive
Audi.
Yeah.
Gazla hapo hivyo. We get a big Gazla. We just shift. We move from where we campaigned to a place where we can never be seen.
A leafier suburb,
suburb. And then it becomes like a bragging right too.
Yeah.
We are dishing out money and stuff like that. Is it a problem of habits, or by design our political scene is just a place where you go to amass wealth?
Absolutely. That's
absolutely to what?
That's the problem. The problem in Kenyan politics is seen as a gateway to amass a lot of wealth, and so young people who get into those positions are acclimatized and start to doing exactly that, acclimatizing a lot of wealth. But if you look at it on the flip side, we've seen a lot of young leaders making great impact, even when they are not in the political spaces. So I think, first of all, the issue you raised of 90-year-olds representing the youth shouldn't be really something we could talk about. We say it is only the wearer of the shoe who knows where it pinches most. So it is only young people who understand what it is that they go through, what are the challenges we are facing as young people. So it only makes sense that such positions be occupied by people who are young, people who understand what it is that they're going on. And there are a lot of young people out here who are capable of leading and who've demonstrated through action that these are people who are capable of doing very impactful things that help the community and help the society at large. So it's not that we are inexperienced, it's not that we are incompetent. Yes.
All right. We'll get a bit into how we can remedy the situation in a little while. But for now, we're getting back into the mix with Skyward the DJ. Then we'll have a look at the roads and see if we can get you where you're going safe, sound, and on time.